Hey folks, Off Limits here, and today we're diving into one of Fellowship's most elusive mysteries. If you've been wandering the stronghold and stumbled across a skull tucked behind a barrel or buried in a treasure pile, you're not alone. These hidden skulls might just be the key to unlocking one of the most legendary mounts in the game, Sir Bombastic. During the Steam Next Fest demo, there was no quick play, challenge mode, or eternal mode. Instead, you queued up for a dungeon's difficulty number. At this time, two mounts stood out. The Eldrathi Prowler, which you got just for playing the demo, and Sir Bombastic. He was a reward for completing a plus 15 dungeon in time, but here's the kicker, he was temporary. After the demo, he vanished. No unlocks, no sightings, just rumors. Now players believe Sir Bombastic is tied to a series of secrets scattered throughout the stronghold. Most mounts say how they are obtained near at the bottom of their page. For Sir Bombastic, it only says traveling to the stronghold. However, there are hidden skulls scattered throughout the stronghold which we believe is part of the process of unlocking him. Let's break down 5 of the known locations so far. Skull number 1 is really easy to miss. Head to the mount vendor and look behind the rat mount. Tucked in the shadows, you'll find your first skull, the adventurer's skull. Never could his greed be sated, further with despair he was fated. Skull 2 takes a little bit of parkour. Start at the Masters of Craftsman and jump on the nearby ruins. Then, jump across to the stable's roof. From there, jump on top of the ruins. Then look to your right in the treasure pile, and that's where you're going to find the treasure hunter's skull. The description, the legendary is a lie, referencing Portal's The Cake is a Lie. Skull 3 lives in a jump puzzle tower near Hero's Rest Inn. From there, make your way over to the battlements. Then jump onto the wooden scaffoldings next to the tower. Then, carefully jump onto the wooden beams. Make sure to jump from the outer beams into the inner beams. From the last wooden beam, make sure to jump from the outer edge to the inside of the tower. Inside the tower, we find our next skull, Hero's Skull. It's dangerous to go alone. Skull 4 picks up right where 3 left off. From the tower, jump onto the ropes outside. When you get to the end of the rope, zoom in and do a tiny jump. Then, jump onto the next rope. Cross over this rope and get onto the one tied to the tree. Final jump lands you on a rope with barrels and a net. Inside the net holds the miner's skull. Rockin' Stone. A little reference to Deep Rock Galactic. Also, you can find the skull if you get directly down underneath it and look up, still showing the skull and the text. Skull 5 is the most complex. You'll likely need movement abilities or a specific hero to do it. You want to jump across the top of these fences, and then onto the gate, and then onto the next fence across, and then into the tower. Start on the potted plant at the top of the stairs, jump onto the nearby fence, and then continue to jump across the tall parts of the fence. When you get to the end, jump on top of the lone pillar, and then jump on top of the top part of the gate. From here, use your movement ability to cross the gate posts. Then, follow the fence onto the roof of the doorway. Get to the edge of the roof. From the edge, jump inside the tower. Inside, we find our last skull, the Hoarder's Skull, which says, greed is good. I also tested to see if you could use the drum relic to cross a gap. And the answer to that is simply, yes. So, what does it all mean? Are these skulls part of a ritual, a breadcrumb trail, or a trigger for unlocking Sir Bombastic? Nobody knows for sure yet, but if you got theories, drop them in the comments. If you found more skulls, share your locations, and if you want to be part of cracking the mystery, hit that subscribe button. And hey, maybe it's just a wild theory, but the mount description for Sir Bombastic does read, a fantastic and daring rat on a long journey to join the Fellowship. What if he's not just a mount? What if he's a future hero? Help spread the word, Sir Bombastic was the true hero of the Fellowship.